Hello YouTube, Midwest Vintage Cards here, showing you my top 50 cards going into the 2026 year. So this is a brand new channel. I'm not sure exactly what inspired me to create it other than just being a longtime viewer of vintage baseball card channels. A little bit about myself. I collected as a kid and always steered towards vintage, always liked it, had an affinity for it. I quit collecting for a long time, but got back into the hobby in February of 2021. So a little bit about me: for the past 4 years, I was stationed overseas, and I've been back in the States for 6 months. So a lot of these cards I was buying while I was overseas, but I didn't even have possession of them. I was just sending them to my dad because he's also into the hobby, and he just held on to them for me. And now I have them all back in one place. So just wanted to show them off. Like I said, it's a brand new channel. I'm not sure if my name will change or anything. I just kind of threw something generic together to create this channel. But I have been a longtime viewer of many YouTube channels, like I've previously mentioned. Specifically, four that I wanted to point out would be Chris from Missouri. Chris, I've actually met and know Chris. He's a great man. Some other channels are Midlife Sports Cards, Greg, Return to Collecting, Darren, and Baseball Collector, Mike. So I don't want to talk too much about myself. I have a lot of great cards that I would like to show off to you, and a lot of great cards that aren't in my top 50 that eventually perhaps I'll also show some of them off to you. Here's three examples that actually are 52, 53, 52, and 51. So 53 being the 70 Nolan Ryan and SGC 4.5, 50 Yogi Berra Bowman in a PSA 3, and a 58 Roger Maris in a PSA 4. So that would be my 53, 52, and 51 cards that just missed the top 50. I'll probably use them as a backdrop just so I don't have to fumble around setting three cards on the stand at one time. I might show them kind of fast. I would love to hear feedback from you guys on how I can improve. Despite being a young man, I'm not the greatest with technology, so I'm not sure how elaborate I'll make these videos, but just wanted to show some of my cards off and come back in a year. Hopefully make some videos in between then, but come back and see if it's changed at all. So without further ado, like I've mentioned, there's 53, 52, and 51. Here is number 50. 1965 Topps, Roberto Clemente, PSA 6. I'm going to go kind of fast so I don't take too much of your time. 49. T205 Gold Border Eddie Collins, 1.5 PSA. Honest long cut back. 48, 1965 Mickey Mantle, SGC 2.5. Really nice centering for this card, but you can see in the top left corner there's a crease, but I got it for a pretty good price. 47, 1954 Bowman Willie Mays, PSA 2.5. I know I've heard it mentioned many times that Baseball Collector Mike does not love this card, and I'm not sure why. I really like it. It's one of my first bigger cards I got when I got back into the hobby, I would say. 46, 1951 Bowman Whitey Ford rookie, PSA 2.5. 45, 1960 Topps Hank Aaron, PSA 5. 44, 1967 Topps, or SGC Topps Rod Carew, SGC 3. That little scratch is on the case. I should have probably taken them out, but that's okay. Number 43, 1964 Topps, PSA 4, Pete Rose, second year card. Number 42, 1984 Fleer Update, Kirby Puckett, PSA 9. That scratch is also on the case. Most of my cards are vintage, but there's a few modern cards in here, or more modern, I should say. And then 41, 1957 Topps Roberto Clemente, PSA 5. All right, on to number 40, 1933 DeLong Chuck Line, PSA 2. Love that card. Interesting one, SGC 1.5 E91 Chief Bender, SGC 1.5. 1933 Gowdy Lefty Grove rookie card, SGC 1.5. That would be number 38. 37, 1949 Bowman Robin Roberts, SGC 4. Beautiful color on that one. Next up, we have the 1949 Leaf Honus Wagner. Next up, we have 1951 Bowman Ted Williams, PSA 2. It's really nice centered and colored, but obviously you can see the crease there. Might upgrade that one eventually. Next up, we have the 1935 Diamond Stars Rogers Hornsby, PSA 3.5. Beautiful card from one of the greatest players of all time. Next up, we have 1962 Topps Bob Uecker, SGC 5.5. Iconic broadcaster. Pretty expensive card, too. Next up, we probably had the biggest value increase in the last year for me. Honestly, if I buy a card, I kind of lose track of the value because a lot of cards I buy are strictly for PC, so I don't really care the value too much. But I bought this card for probably $200 3 years ago, and now it's about a $400 card, so it's pretty interesting. And then number 31, 1955 Topps Ted Williams, PSA 4. One of my favorite Ted Williams cards. He actually spent his final years in my hometown in Florida, and he died in the hospital that both my parents and sister works at currently. All right, so number 30, 1933 Gowdy Mellot, PSA 2. A lot of people like the green back better, but I've always admired this one more. 29, T206 Portrait, Addie Joss, PSA 3. 28, T206 Mordecai Brown Portrait, SGC 2. 27, I think I'm counting right. Maybe I'm not. Sorry if I'm not. 26, 1949 Play Ball Hank Greenberg, PSA 4. Beautiful color on that one. Next up, we have a 1959 Topps rookie card, Bob Gibson, and a PSA 3. I'm a lifelong Cardinals fan, so this is one of my favorites by far. Next up, I have a T206 throwing image Nap Lajoie, PSA 1.5. One of the greatest players ever from that era. Next, I have a 1933 Sport King Gum SGC 3 Carl Hubble. Also one of the best players from his era. You don't see this card too much. I bought it from Ash for those who know him. A lot of these cards are from Ash, actually. Next up, I have a 1952, Bowman Stan Musial in an SGC 4. Love Stan the Man. Do not have his rookie card, but that is at the top of my list for 2026. Next up, I have a 1954 rookie card, PSA 3 Al Kaline. That is on the case. I need to replace this cover. Beautiful example of one of the greatest players ever. I've actually met him many times, so pretty interesting. And then I have at 21, I have a T205 gold border Tris Speaker and a PSA 2. I actually prefer, in most cases, I probably prefer the T206 to T205, but in this example, or in this case, I actually prefer the T205. And this is a honest back. So not the most rare, but more rare than some other ones. All right, getting into the top 20, we have Brooks Robinson, 1957 Topps, SGC4, probably the greatest fielding third baseman of all time. Number 19, you guys heard me mention that I had a few cards from when I was young, like 9 years old. I actually bought this one when I was probably 9 or 10. 1954 Topps, Jackie Robinson, and SGC 3. Number 18, this is a brand new pickup. I got this last week. 1960 Topps, Mickey Mantle, PSA 4. Iconic image from one of the greatest players ever. Number 17, PSA 1.5, 1953 Topps, Satchel Paige. Very happy with the appeal on this card for the grade. Number 16, 1938 Gowdy Heads Up, Jimmy Fox, SGC 1.5. Interesting card with the scribbles. Hopefully I can get the Bob Feller and Joe DiMaggio in that set this year. Next up, 19. This is another example of a card that's gone way up since I bought it. 1968 Topps, Nolan Ryan, Jared Kuzman rookie, PSA 2.5. This is also a newer pickup. 1948 Bowman, Yogi Berra, and a PSA 3. Sorry, I'm kind of losing count. Probably should have been a little bit more prepared. 11, 12, this is number 13. 1953 Topps, Jackie Robinson, and a PSA 1.5. Love this card. Probably one that I will upgrade one day, just because the crease in his face is not the most appealing, but it's really well centered and has a great color on it, so I can't complain too much. It's a great card. My earliest Jackie. All right, number 12, 1954 Topps, Ernie Banks, PSA 2. One of the most iconic rookie cards of all time. And then number 11, 1956 Topps, Jackie Robinson, SGC 4. I don't mean to keep saying this or to brag, because I'm not at all, but this card has almost doubled in value since I bought it as well, just close to 3 years ago. So pretty interesting. I hadn't comped a lot of these cards since I've bought them, and I did recently just to have accountability over the values and to make this video, and there were a few ones that nearly doubled in value that surprised me. One coming up really surprised me how much it's gone up, and I didn't even realize it had gone up that much. Okay, into the top 10. Number 10, 1934 Gowdy, Dizzy Dean, in a PSA 3. I bought this summer. One of my favorite cards in my collection. I know that 33 is his rookie, but I don't feel the need to get it because it's the same image. And this year, Dizzy Dean won the World Series and MVP, so I kind of prefer this one. Number 9. This is another one that's gone way up in value since I bought it. That little thing there is on the case. 1955 Topps, Sandy Koufax, rookie, PSA 2. Number 8, 1910 Piedmont, T206, Christy Mathewson dark cap. I think it presents really well, other than that crease, but I like that one a lot. It's one of my favorites. Number 7, this is the one that I was talking about that went way up, and has significantly increased in value since I bought it, to my surprise. Not that it's not a great card, but it went way higher than expected. I had no idea it was even in my top 20 or 30, but here we are. I guess recent sales of it. So obviously he has the blemish on his eyebrow, but it has pretty good color. A lot of the leaves have different colors, and I like the dark orange one, so love it. All right, number 6, 1953. This is pretty new. Bowman color, Mickey Mantle, PSA 1.5. It's not really doing justice. The reason why I got this one, I was looking for this card for a long time, but the background, I really wanted one. It's not even really showing up how blue it is, but this one's significantly bluer than most copies in the sky, and that's something that was really important to me. So when I saw this one, I had to get it. Okay, next off, I don't have the card with me. It's actually in the mail, but I'll show you an image. I bought it today. So number 5 is this 1967 Topps Tom Seaver rookie card in an SGC 4. When it comes in, I'll probably show it to you guys. So it should be in the next week, I'm hoping. And then now to the top 4. Number 4 is a 1940 number 1 play ball Joe DiMaggio in a SGC 1.5. Also bought this one from Ash. Eventually I want a lot of DiMaggios. I want them all, right? But eventually I want the 41, 39 play ball, as well as the 48 leaf and the 38 Gehrig. But I do love this, even though the 41's the same image, and is probably more iconic. I love the pennant on this one. So it's my first and only DiMaggio. So I'll probably hold on to that one for a while. And then finishing off with the last 3, number 3, I got this one recently. Hard to find comps on this one because it never sells. Actually also got this one from Ash. 1921 E121 American Caramel Grover Alexander. I looked for this card, any example of this card, for over probably close to a year. And when I saw that Ash was selling this one, I immediately bought it because I did not know when the next time I was going to see it. The grade's a little higher than actually what I was targeting, but I knew when I saw it I couldn't pass, and it's never a bad thing to buy a higher grade than you thought you would want. And then my top 2, I bought both these this year, so I sold a lot of cards when I moved back to America to fund some bigger cards that that are a little too expensive for me without selling some cards. So I sold a decent amount of cards and pretty much just traded them in for these 2. So I was pretty happy with both of them. So number 2, I got the 1954 Topps Hank Aaron in a PSA 2. Love this card. Probably there's a case that it's the greatest baseball card of all time. And for a 2, I mean, this is a stunning example. I couldn't have asked for more, honestly. And then my last one, I got a couple months back. It was my first major card since I moved back. I got it in person at a show here in Kansas City. Is the 1933 Gehrig 160 Lou Gehrig, and for PSA 1, I could not be more happy. So I'll show that for a little longer, actually. So there it is. That's my top 50. Perhaps I'll continue making some more videos. I'd love to hear from you guys. Obviously, this is a brand new channel, so I'm not sure how many people are actually going to see it. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you stuck through the whole video, thank you. Let me know some of your goals for next year. Some of mine include a T206 of Walter Johnson and Cy Young. It also includes a 55 Topps Clemente, a 48 leaf Stan Musial, and of course a T206 Ty Cobb. So hopefully I can acquire all those and have a different list for next year. But for now, I hope you enjoyed, and I'm welcome to feedback from you guys on what I can improve for the quality of my video, and thank you.